Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another client here. I'm not doing makeup on myself, so it's gonna be fun. To start off, I'm just gonna be prepping her brows by just brushing her eyebrows up with the Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel, and then I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild brow kit, and I'm using the shade Ash Brown just to fill in her brows and to make them, I don't know, a little more crisp and clear and stuff like that. And then I'm just going to be using the spoolie end of my brow pencil from NYX just to brush up her brows and to spread that product out evenly across her brow. And I'm just going to clean up her brow because we do get a little messy sometimes with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I think this is the shade 45, and this is just going to make her brows look a little more neat and crisp and just, you know, make the look better. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna blend out this concealer on her lid. I'm actually just gonna apply a little more all over her lids, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And right after I blend it out, I'm gonna be setting it with my Maybelline Loose Plus Setting Powder. This is just my normal everyday routine, not just on myself but with my clients. So, you know, I don't know, I'm just lifting up her lids there just so that I can get rid of any creases that I see towards the bottom of her lid there, just so that we get a really nice crisp base for the eyeshadow look. So to start off the look, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the shade Morocco from the Nubian 2 palette from Juvia's Place into her crease. I'm just gonna spread it all over her crease and just drag it down a little bit towards the bottom, towards her lash line, but not so much so that it covers like her whole lid. But yeah, I'm just gonna blend the color out just so that it gives a nice fresh start to the colors that we're gonna apply. And I just feel like I really like this color in the crease. It makes eyeshadow looks look a little more, I don't know, just a little better. Next, I'm using the shade Jezebel from the same palette. I don't know if maybe it's because I set these the concealer before I started doing eyeshadow, but I kind of found Jezebel to be a tad bit patchy this time around when I put it right on top of Morocco. But you know what, we sorted it out. And later on, right now I'm just cutting her crease, and I'm using the same concealer that I used on her lids. I think this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 45. And you know what, don't beat yourself up if your cut creases are not always the same. You can just go back in and fix them. I don't know, it's not a big deal if you don't get it right the first time. Just make sure that you don't leave it that way, if that makes any sense. So now I'm just mixing purple and black shades from the NYX Cosmetics Fire palette. I forgot what number these shades are because they are labeled in numbers, just so that I could fix the patchiness of that purple shade that I used right after I used the color Morocco. And I'm just setting the concealer that doesn't have any shadow on her lid with the same translucent powder that I used on her eyelids right before I put on a shimmer shade. Alright, for the shimmer shades, I remember I mixed the shades Moremi from the Warrior palette from Juvia's Place and Giza from the mini masquerade palettes from Juvia's Place as well. Next, I just got a little bit of purple and I started blending out that black and that shimmer shade, and I just put that purple right in between to give it a little bit of transition. Now I'm just lining her eye with the Essence liquid liner. This is the black liquid ink liner. This liquid liner is like 50 bucks, and I just set it with a black eyeshadow so that it stays in place all day. Now I'm just fixing her crease, and I'm just making sure that they look like twins and not cousins. I don't know if that makes sense. So now I'm just wiping away that eyeshadow before we go ahead and start with her base. So I'm using my Black Opal Stick Foundation in the shade Hazelnut to color correct her skin, just to cover up her moles and just pigmentation that I see all over her face. Not all over, but you know, on the spots that you see a little bit of like pigmentation and dark spots, I just put a little bit of that foundation because I do like it for color correcting. It is a really orange shade, and you know, I mean, it looks super orange on me, and that says a lot. So now I'm just using my Eyelayer Natural, what are these? Lengthening number 35 lashes, and they come out with the lash glue, so I'm just using that lash glue. I'm not using any special lash glue. Now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I think I mixed the shades 332 and 352 just to get this shade. I think I also put a little bit of the Body Shop foundation, the matte skin clay clarifying foundation. That name always like confuses me. Matte skin clay clarifying foundation. Yeah, I mixed in a little bit of that so that it just gives the foundation a little bit of longevity, I don't know, and just a little bit more matteness to it. Matteness, does that make any sense? But yeah, now I'm just cleaning up her brows before I continue with her base. Don't worry if it looks a little jagged right now, we'll fix it. Now I'm just putting in a little bit of concealer to brighten out that orange and to kind of neutralize that foundation because her skin tone isn't as orange as the foundation. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. So now I'm using the same concealer that I used on her eyelids and on her cut crease underneath her eyes. This is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 45. I really do love this concealer. I actually need to stock up on it, as you can tell, because I'm really digging into that bottle to get a new product. But yeah, I really love this concealer. It goes with every single foundation that I've tested out so far, and I feel like that says a lot for a concealer. I don't know how to explain it. It's high coverage, but it's not like, it doesn't suck out all the moisture from your skin, especially underneath your eyes, because having like dry under eyes is like a really weird feeling. Sometimes they even like itch when they're super dry. I hope I'm not the only one that goes through that. But anyways, let me stop talking. I'm just blending out that concealer. I put it on her forehead, underneath her eyes, her nose, on her chin. Now I'm using my Rimmel Oh My Gloss Clear Gloss, and I think I lined her lips with the Smudge Cosmetics brown lip liner, and yeah, I'm just putting some clear gloss on her lips. Now I'm lining her bottom lash line with the MAC, I think this is my eye pencil in the shade Coffee, and yeah, I'm just gonna smoke that out a little bit, I don't know. And then I'm just putting mascara on her lashes just to blend out her natural lashes and the fake lashes, and to get rid of any foundation or concealer or eyeshadow that might have fallen on the lashes that make them look a little pale and washed out. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.